Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we'll be talking about how to make atmospheres, and we'll probably go over about 3 to 4 atmospheres, but we'll see. Yeah, this is the current track that I'm working on and what we'll be currently adding the atmospheres to.
Tired of myself, yeah. Don't like asking for help, yeah.
If you're looking for the vocal, or if you're wondering where I got the vocal from, you can find this on Splice. I might leave the link in the description below as well. One of my favorite ways to do atmospheres is actually to use some already spliced atmospheric samples and harmonize them. Okay, so here we have a vocal kind of atmosphere playing C sharp. And since this track is either in E minor or G for the relative major, we're going to have to transpose this to the root note of, I think the chords are written in the G major, so we'll have to play the root note of G major, which is G. So if this is C sharp, going to G would be D. This would be D, D sharp, E, F sharp, and then G would be at 6. So now we have kind of this like tonic note playing. Sometimes you don't want to transpose it this much, because sometimes it might destroy the sound. But this one, it seemed to be okay in the mix. So, kind of use your ears on it, especially like if you do, this is a different topic, but if you do like vocal chops and like you have a dry, or even especially a wet one, moving up past 5, transposing it, or transposing it more than 5 steps may kind of destroy the sound. So that's something to look out for. But yeah, basically we're going to harmonize these atmospheres. So we have the G here, and then we're going to duplicate this one and then harmonize it at a higher note. And usually I just use my ears for it to kind of harmonize them. So that definitely works. And then we're going to do one more harmonization that's a lower note. And then again, using my ears. There you go. Now you have a harmonizing atmosphere. And with this in particular, you can hear a lot of frequencies that probably won't do too well in the mix. So, you want to EQ those out. Usually it's basically just some higher frequencies that are kind of making a sound that we probably don't want. There. And sometimes you can even cut off the lows too, depending how, or even probably get rid of some of these sounds here too. Whatever you feel is best. And then what I usually do is you can use any reverb that you like, but since we're making more of an atmospheric sound, I like using the Valhalla shimmer. And then, of course you can, adjust the mix and stuff to your taste, your liking. I think there sounds kind of good. And then let's hear it all in context with the piano, and everything else.
Tired of myself, yeah. Don't like asking for help, yeah. Maybe it's an excuse, so I don't get closer to you.
There you go. There's one way to do it. And actually on this track too, I actually added another atmosphere, and I guess I'll just show you guys too. It's kind of like this reverse piano, again playing the tonic note. And basically what I did for this one, I usually don't use this atmosphere too, but maybe you guys will like it. It's still a good atmosphere. And I used labs. You can use whatever piano that you like. Then again, just playing the roots or tonic notes. Yeah, it seems like the right note. And then maybe, I don't know, we can do it for like a whole bar. Just in case, maybe we can do 3, and then we can just kind of shorten to how we want. And then what I usually do here is I'll freeze the track. Also, this was taught by my coach miles away, so all credit goes to him. And if you're looking for someone to help take your EDM to the next level, definitely check him out. I'll probably leave his links in the description below. Before freezing the track, I put a reverb on it. Any reverb is fine, probably around there-ish. Whatever, use your ears, whatever you feel is best, and definitely want to low cut it to get rid of some of the lows from the reverb. Maybe a little less. Yeah, that's probably good right there. And then we're gonna freeze it. and then flatten it, and then we're going to reverse it, so then it sounds like this. Based on how you kind of want it, or the feel of it, or the frequency of how many reverses, we can, let's see, this is every basically half note. So let's see how this sounds. If you want it at a faster frequency, then we can do it every quarter note, and let's see how that sounds. Obviously that's a little too fast. So yeah, we're definitely going to stick with every half note, and then let's just hear it in context with everything else.
Tired of myself, yeah, yeah. Don't like asking for help, yeah, yeah. Maybe it's an excuse, so I don't get closer. I don't get closer to you.
And yeah, you can definitely like add more reverb if you like to your taste. So maybe you can even drown it. Probably not drown it because it kind of loses the, you know, reversing in and out kind of effect or groove. But yeah, that'd be another way to do an atmosphere. All right, and for the next atmosphere, we're actually going to use another track because I felt like it sounded better on this track. But here we have basically a string from the contact. You can use any other instrument, probably a you know, droning synth can work. But for me personally, I kind of like more of an organic sound for these type of, you know, drones and stuff like that. It might change later, but for now, yeah, I like strings and stuff. And again, you can use any other instrument you like. Basically, we have my contact or a contact library here playing with strings. I've lowered the dynamic down. You can even try modulating it, but this track is in the key of B, and this is basically playing the 1 or the tonic, which is also B, and it'll kind of sound like this. Well, I'll play the track first without the atmosphere, and then I'll add the atmosphere in.
Sunshine and moonlight, I fade into stars stuck in your eyes. Yeah, I'll take
And then this will be with the atmosphere.
sunshine and moonlight, I fade into stars stuck in your eyes. Yeah, I'll take a.
So it basically kind of like fills out the space a little bit. It adds just a bit, but kind of it's more of like a thing that you can feel. Like without it, you feel like a little bit something's missing, and then with it, you know, it kind of adds something. All right, and the last method I'm going to show is basically taking a melody that you like from a piano or even guitar or whatever instrument, and kind of basically just drowning it in reverb. Okay, so here's basically a melody that I came up with that I like. I'm going to audition without it being drowned in reverb, and then also after to make it more atmospheric, basically. But here we go.
Tired of myself, yeah, yeah. Don't like asking for help, yeah, yeah. Maybe.
And basically, if you're wondering how I kind of, you know, or why I chose these notes and stuff like that, these notes are basically following the chord progression. Literally, if we take these notes and kind of place it on top of the chord progression that I have here, it's all kind of following the chord progression, whether it being like a sevenths, ninths, or, you know, add or whatever like that, or sus. So it all basically makes sense in the chord. And I don't want to get too deep into the whole theory side in this video, just because more of like an atmosphere video. But definitely, you know, and plus I'm not too knowledgeable in terms of theory, and it's more of like a, you know, what feels right or good to me. But yeah, if you want to like kind of learn more about theory, I definitely recommend for you to kind of look it up and study it, because it's definitely good to have a good basic foundation or understanding of how it works at least. But yeah, basically we're going to take that melody and then just drown it in freaking reverb. Again, any reverb will work. I like Bahal Shimmer for this purpose. Here's what it sounds like it being drowned in reverb. And you probably can even add a delay if you like. Yeah, now it makes it kind of sound more atmospheric and stuff, and you can adjust these to your liking and stuff like that. You can also do the same thing with like a guitar sample. Ideally, I'd rather play it, but I can't play guitar too well just yet. So I have here a guitar sample from Caslo Sample Pack. They have a lot of great guitar samples in there. And pretty much just took this guitar sample and just drowned it in the Valhalla Shimmer again, same thing. And you know, try playing with the octaves and stuff like that. You know, this octave sounds pretty good too, but here's basically it at regular octave. And then you can even try, bumping up up 12, up one more octave, and see how it sounds and see if you like it. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, or I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't yet. And also please hit the bell notification symbol so you know when my next video goes live. I really want to do this full time, and it would be greatly appreciated if you could help me out with that. Also, please follow me on social media. I will leave all my links in the description below. And I also think I also want to try creating a community in my Discord server of like artists or producers, basically, where we can all kind of get together and help each other grow. So if that's something you want to try joining or checking out, definitely check out my Discord. I will leave the link in the description below. And that's it. Thank you so much again for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, much love. Peace out.